listening to the radio this morning, I heard, Maddie, there is a glut of carrots at the minute. There's carrots everywhere and farmers can't get rid of them. I've got a cracking little recipe to show you guys how to use them up. Fantastic way to feed a bunch of people with a humble carrot.
All right, let's do it. Now you said that we're going to use the whole thing. I'm going to throw it out there. We're going to obviously use the base and then all this goodness up here. How's that going to go down?
We're going to make a pesto out of these.
Nice.
So there's a whole thing at the minute, no waste. It wasn't a trendy thing to do growing up, this whole no waste thing. It was just part of life. It was just how we lived.
Food was a lot simpler back then. So, I mean, I wouldn't have seen my grandparents, my great-grandparents making a pesto.
No, but they also wouldn't have thrown things out.
No,
so we're going to roast these beautiful Dutch carrots, nice and sweet. Just going to pop them onto a tray. Leave the skins on. We've just given these a wash.
All right, so I'll set all this aside.
Set that aside.
Leave that. That's up to you to dress that up and make that into something delicious.
I'm going to show you a great little thing to do that. Bit of olive oil on our carrots, some sea salt.
So I'm looking down here. We've got coriander, mint. We've got pistachios, cumin, a little Moroccan couscous happening. We're going down.
We're off to Morocco on the magic carpet. Me and you.
I'm due for a holiday.
You do. About 25 minutes, I reckon, Matt.
And I mean, this is just my personal preference, but with the carrots, just go that little bit further.
Oh yeah, they'll sweeten up, they'll go a bit wrinkly.
Yeah, sweet potato, pumpkin, carrots, anything like that. Just give it that little bit more and you get that kind of tarred up, chewy, caramelized, slightly burnt edges and it's just...
We're selling the carrots to them farmers.
Oh, honestly.
All right, we've got a few couscous packets.
So this is going to be like a little...
It's like a bed.
Little
bed for our carrots to sit on. So for me, salads are not just rabbit food. Not just leaves. Salads can be anything. So this is could be a main dish. Could serve this with a piece of roast lamb or some lamb cutlets. I think all these things would be good friends with lamb or chicken. About 150 mils of hot water goes in there. Pesto, everyone would know Italian pesto is usually basil, but us Australians like to take the classics and give them a little twist up.
So you said we're going to Morocco.
We're going to Morocco, so we've got some mint leaves, cashews, so nice and creamy. I'm using cashews today, but you could use any nuts at home. Pine nuts, there's nothing wrong with them. About 20 grams of parmesan. So we've got mint, cashews, parmesan, coriander. Carrot tops.
Carrot tops, in.
I'm actually going to leave some of them for my garnish, the nice end frondy bits, and I'll put these in here.
Like, yes, we're not wasting anything, point A, but it's also bulking it out. So your herbs can be expensive. You can go through patches of the year where herbs go through the roof.
Oh, basil's about $6.
Can fluctuate. So a great way like this, even if you throw your rocket in there, using carrot tops, it bulks it out. It's not going to dilute the flavour of your pesto, but it's going to give you more.
So Matt, you need a job. You're standing there.
Yeah, sorry.
Cumin seeds.
Cumin seeds, toast.
Toast them off just for 40, 50 seconds. Beautiful lemon scent will come out of those cumin seeds. So we've got about 3 parts to this recipe, 4 parts. We've got our carrot top pesto, our couscous, our cumin yogurt, and our carrots that are in the oven. So it's about a bit of multitasking. I've got a mate in the kitchen helping me out. But it's at home, just do one thing at a time, and we're going to put it together at the end.
All right.
So lemon and a little bit of honey into my pesto.
A little bit of honey?
It's my little trick.
Yeah, there we go.
I like to put a fair bit of lemon juice in my pesto. The more lemon juice, the less olive oil you need. But with that, you get quite a sour pesto. So a little titch of honey.
Just to balance it out, sweeten it up.
Yep, and just to annoy the Italians a little bit more.
I like it. In your face. So yogurt dressing, where am I going with this?
So you've ground down those. Jeez, he's quick. You're so quick.
Happened right before your eyes.
They can go in here. This just had some coriander in it. It's not going to hurt. In there, got about a cup of thick Greek yogurt, just plain Greek yogurt in there. Just to add some body and some creaminess. We're going to go in with about a quarter of a cup of our whole egg mayonnaise. So
beautiful.
I like to do a mixture of mayonnaise and yogurt, just because I like it.
Just spat at me.
Oh really?
Yes.
I'll put a little bit of salt in there. It's going to help. Whenever you're using spices, salt helps bring out the flavour in them.
I do like the mayo in there.
It just
kind of just numbs back the acidity of the yogurt, balances it out a bit. So if you made a big batch of that, that's the awesome thing about stick blenders, isn't it? I think they're an incredible tool. Whether you've got a soup in your stock pot, you've got a puree, you're having a little fancy dinner party, you've got that happening in a little saucepan, you've got a pesto happening in a jar.
Rinse it,
blitz it, away you go.
Yeah, that's great. Look, carrot top pesto is if you're making a carrot soup it's fantastic to use on the top of it.
Yeah.
It's just a great way of using things up in the fridge. We just got to wait for our carrots.
So that's it. Couscous is all set. I've knocked up a sensational yogurt dressing. Little carrot top pesto. Little
what do you
carrot
do?
top pesto on my shirt.
If you're going to cook in a white t-shirt.
Always a good. I know. If you're going to cook in a white t-shirt, yeah, it might look all clean cut, but I'll tell you what, you're asking for trouble.
At least it's a tasty pesto. It's not coming out, is it? It's going to say, "What's up, Doc?"
All right, run me through the plate up. Where's this going?
Look, it's very simple. As I said, we've got our elements done. I'll go on with some beautiful peppery rocket. Matt, just
on the
something
base?
underneath. Well, we'll build it up. You can put some couscous on.
Couscous over.
Just for couscous.
You've been hanging out with that Michael Weldon too much. All these puns and dad jokes.
I haven't.
Starting to do.
The carrots, they're probably piping hot.
That's all right. We can just lay them around.
Spread them around. So as I said, this is a vegetarian dish. If you wanted to serve this with your Sunday roast lamb, roast chicken, that would go fantastic. Cumin yogurt, blob that on.
Throw it on. Pistachios.
Really healthy. Crank them over. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at the colour. You've got colour, you've got texture, you've got spice, you've got acidity, you've got a little bit of sweetness.
You've got a big stain on your shirt.
Oh, you are not letting me live that down, are you?
No, I love it. That's
Next
why
time I'm going to come in.
That's why I'm wearing black. I've kept a few of them carrot tops, just to, you know.
Over the top. It does look sensational.
It's in it.
That looks exciting.
Carrots, help out the farmers.
Yes,
go and buy
on
a
that.
bunch.
Top work, mate. Love it.